These guys never get any love. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 underappreciated video game characters. For more gaming videos, check out our new spin-off channel, Mojo Plays, for in-depth reviews, thoughtful video essays, detailed character origins, and insightful commentary. Mojo Plays, games smarter. For this list, we'll be looking at various video game characters who we think are underappreciated and unloved within either their specific fan community or the wider gaming community as a whole.
Yeah, good luck, Belle. I mean, that's almost impossible to... Oh, you did it. Nice.
Number 10, Cullen, Dragon Age series.
A prayer for you.
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
Cullen Rutherford is a Ferelden Templar, and in Dragon Age Inquisition, he serves as the military advisor for the Inquisitor. Cullen had a strong ambition from a young age, as he wanted to be a Templar from the time he was 8, proving his dedication to the forces of good. As if his dedication wasn't noble enough, he also has a kind heart, which is evident when romancing him when playing as a female elf or human. He's a very tough man on the outside, but inside he's harboring a lot of insecurities, resentment, and trauma. He's one of the series' most well-rounded and complex characters, and he deserves more attention.
Whatever happens, you will come back.
Number 9, Shantae, Shantae series. You never heard of these games? Well, you just proved our point. The Shantae series is a group of platformers which follow the adventures of the titular heroine as she protects her home of Scuttletown. Shantae is a purple-haired half-genie belly dancer, and that description alone makes her a highly original character. Along with a relatively unique appearance, she's also a complex individual, as she's a badass with insecurities and anxieties too, evident by her feeling that the townsfolk will not accept her for being a half-genie. When those traits are paired with her amazing abilities though, like transforming into animals and using her belly dancing to conjure magic, it's evident that Shantae is a deeply underappreciated hero. Number 8, Kyle Hyde, Hotel Dusk, Room 215, and Last Window, The Secret of Cape West. We're not really surprised that Kyle Hyde isn't more popular because detective games have never really set the world on fire, which is kind of a travesty. In both games, Hyde serves as a reclusive and somber ex-detective who is now working as a salesman after potentially murdering his partner. In both games, Kyle is roped into mysteries pertaining to his personal life, and both games explore his background and complex motivations in detail. He's a fascinating character, and he makes for a great protagonist in a whole series of woefully underappreciated detective games. Number 7, Karin Chakwas, Mass Effect series.
Here's to simply being happily drunk. I'll drink to that.
The Mass Effect series is a space opera, and as such, there is a countless amount of characters. Some of them are rightfully appreciated, while some excellent ones have unfortunately fallen by the wayside. Karin is definitely one of those characters. Dr. Chakwas serves as the Doctor of the Normandy, and while life in the Alliance may not be as glamorous as she was hoping, she still serves her duties out of respect and loyalty. She's a dedicated and career-oriented woman, but she's also not above bending the rules a little if that means helping her commander. She's an intelligent and badass character, and we love having her on our side.
It is my great honor to share this journey with you, Commander Shepard.
Number 6, Mumbo, Banjo Kazooie series. The Banjo Kazooie games are often considered to be some of the finest platformers around, and the titular characters are always receiving respect and love from the gaming community. But they're not the only cool characters, you know? For example, there's Mumbo, the skull-faced shaman who is an extremely loyal friend and companion of Banjo's. Mumbo grants Banjo and Kazooie with various magical abilities throughout the games, and he can even revive the dead and send people back through time. He's a very skilled and humorous character who proves to be an immense amount of help, and we love him for it. So don't worry, Mumbo, we got you, bud. Number 5, Bub and Bob, Bubble Bobble and Bust a Move series. The Bubble Bobble franchise is a series of platformers with a bubble-oriented gimmick. Players are forced to blow and burst bubbles to navigate the levels and reach previously unreachable areas. They're a fun series of innocent platformers, and they wouldn't be anything without the characters of Bub and Bob, the primary protagonists throughout. Bub is the green, ambitious bubble dragon who's always on the lookout for new things to do. Bob is the blue dragon who would rather be reading than going on another silly adventure. but the two make a fantastic team, and they make these playful little games even livelier. Number 4, Tenzin, Uncharted 2, Among Thieves.
No, that's plenty.
Good old Tenzin, what would we do without him? Tenzin makes his grand entrance to the Uncharted series when he finds the injured Nathan Drake in the Himalayas. Both Tenzin and Nathan then go on an adventure through an ice cave, fighting monsters and solving puzzles together, all while communicating through hand gestures due to their language barrier. Despite that barrier, we grow an immediate attachment to Tenzin, and feel all the more responsible for the destruction of his village when the bad guys come a-knockin'. In a series full of interesting characters, Tenzin is often overlooked, and it's a damn shame.
Okay, we're even.
Number 3, The Merchant, Resident Evil 4.
Over here, stranger.
Welcome! What are you buying? Was that a good impression? Anyway, admit it. While he may have been a little annoying when you're actually playing the game, you kind of miss the Merchant in the series' succeeding installments, right? The Merchant serves as the item hub throughout Resident Evil 4, but he still has a certain flair as a character. He's extremely mysterious, as we have absolutely no idea who he is, and his face remains hidden behind a purple piece of fabric. Plus, that gruff voice is just pretty eerie, eh? We love a good, mysterious, and unexplainable character, and the Merchant fits that description perfectly. Hey, do you think he's related to Xur?
Got something that might interest you.
Number 2, Father Grigori, Half-Life 2.
Farewell, brother. I fear I deliver you to a darker place.
Half-Life 2 is widely regarded as a masterpiece, and its graphics and gameplay have received immense amounts of critical acclaim over the years. However, we believe that its characters also deserve some praise too. Case in point, Father Grigori, the last occupant of the zombie-infested Raven Home. Grigori's a total badass, not only because he survived this long on his own, but because he gives Freeman a shotgun and escorts him through the town too. Oh, and did we mention that he's also a complete lunatic? Whatever. He's an interesting guy, and he never gets the praise he deserves, even if he's only on one level.
Look to your own salvation.
Number 1, Luigi, Super Mario series. Do any of you have an older sibling who excelled at school, was loved by all the teachers, and had a ton of friends? I mean, that was me in the family, but whatever. Do you feel like you'll never live up to their excellence? Well, then you and Luigi probably have something in common. It's gotta be hard being the brother to the most acclaimed and well-known video game character of all time, but Luigi still holds his own. He's a relatively formidable character in the Smash series, and some of his games, like the Luigi's Mansion series, are genuinely great video games too. However, he's nothing when compared to Mario, and we feel kinda bad about that. Shout out to Luigi, we hope you get a Mansion title on the Switch.
I do it. Oh!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.